What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to look at a deck that I played this weekend in the weekend ranked. Sitting in first place right now. There's still a little bit of time left in the weekend ranked. It's possible that this won't stick, but for now we are in first place with 23 out of 25 wins. This deck is pretty disgusting. I based it on a deck that Mirage88 had made. Got a little bit of feedback from my modifications from Apollo, so big shout outs to those guys. And this is one of the decks that I submitted for the Octo Cup. I will be playing this exact deck here that I played this weekend ranked. This deck is very nearly unbeatable. It only has a few counters, namely being ramp magic, as I can't stop an OTK from an Avatar of Magic. Could still possibly win. Basically, the goal of this deck is to win at 8 mana with an infinite durability relic here, because I'm playing Slayer. So Avatar of War gives you a 5 attack, 2 durability God Blitz weapon that after you attack heals for 5. So basically I can just keep hitting you in the face, hit Slayer, and keep this thing equipped forever. And almost the same deal with Ares Runeblade, God Blitz, 5 attack. And this one deals 2 damage to each creature on board and heals my god for the damage done. So both of these are going to just heal me a ton. I'm going to keep them equipped forever with Slayer. And how do we get to 8 mana? We do it with lots of healing. We've got Demogorgon. We've got Nocvi Pillagers plus Fury. Fury here is a very underutilized welcome set card that gives Blitz and +1 strength to a creature. This +1 is permanent, by the way. It's not just for a single turn. So giving it to someone like Aeneas suddenly becomes a 4/3. That means this can either just stick around for a long time as it gets protected at the end of each turn, or you can just use it to take out an enemy creature that has 8 health, such as Porphyrion. Needed to do that a couple times. We've got Carnage Sweeps to just clear the board. Magic Missile Launcher is pretty good at clearing boards as well. It's got Blitz, 3 attack, 2 durability, and an Afterlife of deal 2 damage to 2 random creatures, and heal your god for 4. Currently, this heal does not happen if there are no creatures on board, so you can't use this with a Carnage Sweep and expect to heal. That cost me 2 games last week and a potential first place in last week's doubled reward weekend ranked. Ended with 19 instead of 21 because of that bug, but this week I knew it was a bug and didn't do it. So what else do we have here? We've got Pyramid Wardens standard. We got the Helion Blade Master. He has Ward. His Ward then transfers over to Hector. That means in our Void, anything that we have, Hector is going to take. We have Blitz with our Vanguard Axewomen. We have Flank with our Viking Longship, though that's not really super important. We've got Frontline with our Pyramid Wardens. We've got Leech with our Nocvi Pillagers and with our Demogorgons. And we've got Twin Strike with our Aeneas and Nocvi Pillagers. And we've got Ward with the Blade Master. So this Hector can actually proc every single ability from the Void. This Hector can be just absolutely lethal. We've also got a couple Blitz creatures with the Viking Longship and the Vanguard Axewomen. Anything that doesn't have Blitz, we can give it Blitz with Fury, so we can give the Tacticians some Blitz. We can, mostly importantly, we're looking to use them with the Nocvi Pillager to do 4 damage twice to 2 different creatures, and Leech for 8 all in one turn. So this can clear boards with Fury. And basically, as soon as we get to 8 mana, we drop one of these 2 8-drops, keep it equipped forever, and win games. So let's take it for a spin and see how it goes. Dr. Awkward. We played Dr. Awkward during our 25 games, but he was playing Ramp Magic. I was able to beat Ramp Magic by just blitzing out, going all in. That's pretty much the only way to stop that OTK. Not too concerned about an aggro nature deck. Dionysus could be problematic, but most control decks are looking to win at 9 mana. I'm looking to win at 8 mana. So we're going first. Doesn't really matter if you go first or second. I kind of prefer second, getting a couple extra bags. These are not the cards I want to see in my opening hand. Enduring Shield is phenomenal. It recently got a buff. Anytime you attack a god with protected, you get no favor. So I can keep this equipped forever. Don't love my hand here at all. 2 Auric Rushes. All right. So I only have 1 bag. I'm going to try and save it. He's going to play a small furry animal creature here. I'm just going to go ahead and play my shield. Take this out. Notably, we do have Fury plus Tactician, so if he does drop a 3/3, like a Black Jag, we could take it out. I really am looking to save this for a Nakvi Pillager. A lot of turns are just keeping this shield equipped. If he floods the board, we have our bag. We can Carnage Sweep next turn. Probably don't need to next turn unless he goes nuts here. Maybe he plays a Bladefly or something. There's a 3/3. So if we just God Power again, he gains no favor, which is insane. I still have my Relic equipped because he can't have any God Blitz. And then we Carnage Sweep. So basically we're just baiting out a Carnage Sweep here. And the beauty of the buff to this weapon is that he will gain no favor. Prior to this buff, he would have gained 9 favor. Been able to buy some cards, gain some good card advantage, and this strategy would not be nearly as effective. But this change is just insane for the Enduring Shield. Now Jason is a very slow card, but he can pick up some crazy legendaries that we just can't prepare for. We have no idea what he's got. It could be any god. He could have magic. He could have death legendaries. We have no idea what he could be picking up right now. He could be picking up a couple 9-drops. We'd be in big trouble. But we're going to go ahead and just Carnage Sweep here. Keep it simple. Our goal is still just to win at 9 or at 8 mana. So we're waiting to find either of our 8-drops. One of my games, the 2 8-drops in this deck were literally the last 2 cards in the deck. So let's hope that that does not happen again. I'm going to just take out this and equip a Relic. So one of the major things to be worried about in this deck is Relic removal. If he's playing Nefarious Briar, maybe a Chiron, that can mess up our 8-drops. We don't want him to get Relic removal. And one of the best places to get Relic removal is the Sanctum. So it will be very rare that I buy anything from the Sanctum. And luckily, because we can keep protecting ourselves, for the most part, he's not going to be able to buy much from the Sanctum either. We don't know what legendaries he picked up, so Avalanche striking the 5/5 feels kind of bad. I kind of want to save this 12 damage spell. I might just Viking Longship, kill this. But again, I don't want him to gain favor. So I'm going to eat the damage first and then trade. So now he gained no favor. Leaving this on board gives him the ability to gain some favor, but that's okay. He can gain a little bit, just not a lot. Now we're almost to 7 mana. We want to start finding our demos, our Blade Master, our Hector. But he's playing extremely slow, so I'm not really sure what if he's playing control or aggro. It's very confusing right now. It seems very aggro oriented. Did he just waste a lightning strike? Okay, that just happened. Probably want to save your lightning strikes for things that are slightly beefier. But he might be feeling pretty desperate. Felt like I was just going to trade off his 3-2, which I would have. He has nothing really great in here right now. And Pyramid Warden can easily become a dead card later in the game. I don't really need to kill this off, but I think I will just to slow him down a little bit more while we look for our big drops here. Let's just equip a relic. There's so many relics in this deck, and also with the God Power, that oftentimes you're just swapping relics very frequently. You don't even care that you're losing a bunch of durability sometimes. Alright, so we have a bunch of little drops. Let's just... He can get the Olympian Guard here if he goes face. But anytime I see him spend favor, I'm happy. As that means he has less favor and can't buy any relic removal that shows up. Now there is a bug that the same deck can show up twice in a row. So when you buy relic removal to prevent your opponent from buying relic removal, it's possible more relic removal shows up. That is an obnoxious bug. Now here is the combo with the Noctvi Pillager that we've been looking for. This is just disgusting. We drop this. We drop the Fury. We start at 17 health. He's got all these creatures on board. We kill that one. We kill this one. We're up to 23 now. He's got no creatures on board. It's pretty brutal. I am going to kill... Let's kill this one. And start going face, finally. We still lack any of our big drops. They somehow are all hiding in the lower half of our deck. But as soon as we find any of them, we should be good. So he's got his own Hector. Luckily, his Hector doesn't have Twin Strike, Blitz, Leech. Does have Blitz, but and Frontline. But we can deal with this guy very easily. We could even pick up a Juggernaut. I have a ton of favor, and he has almost none. So I don't feel bad doing this. We're also at 8 mana next turn. Gonna make sure he doesn't kill this by picking it off. May have a hunt or something, but that's okay. As long as we have enough favor to pick up anything else before he gets there, we can buy stuff. So one game I had like 77 favor and suddenly realized, hey, I should probably be buying some stuff. So it's pretty easy to rack up favor in this deck with the board sweeps and stuff. And then you're also just shutting your opponent out of favor because of Enduring Shield and its insane buff. So we've seen one of the 3 legendaries so far. There's one of our big drops. So I would not hate the 6-1 going here or face. Sounds good to me. Huh. He got all of the legendaries that I've got. That's pretty incredible. That's the card we're waiting on to win the game, and now he's got it. The difference is mine will be infinite durability, and his will not. So the easy play here is just Avalanche striking this. Slayer plus Avalanche Strike is just a 5 mana, deal 12 damage. which is pretty insane. We could also... I don't really want to heal him more than I have to. So, yeah. Let's just take the easy route here. Kill that. Gonna need to kill this guy as well. Drop that on the board as well. He could have like another hunt. Not too concerned. There's that relic removal. This would have been huge if he saved this for when I put my Avatar of War on board. As it starts with 2 durability, but I want to attack immediately. Also, Slayer plus Carnage Sweep is absolutely disgusting. If I needed to, I could do that here. Aeneas, Auric Rush, and then Aeneas just seems pretty ridiculous, so I'm going to do that. Our guys get a little bit weak, but we clear his board. He has no cards in hand. Maybe he top decks a hunt, but I think it's pretty much just over here. We got 59 favor. If we need to, we could buy something. Probably won't, as he's getting close to the range where he could buy some relic removal. If he drops a hunt, he could pick it up. I mean, he's basically dead at this point, but still always eyeballing 16 favor is how much it costs for a Nefarious Briar or a Svart Basilisk. And then there's also the Spellbound Goblin that could show up in the Sanctum. And there is a 4th relic removal card. GG's Dr. Awkward. I don't think we had a good move. We need something on board, though, like Aeneas, to be able to clear. And this gets protected every turn, so I don't want to lose this. This plus my weapon is pretty much my only hope here. So next turn we're going to Avatar. He wrangled my Aeneas, but it's going to be a 3-1 with Blitz. All right. He's got 5 turns. Oof. Or a second Spellbound Goblin. We still have another 8-drop, though, and he's used both Spellbound Goblins. If he worries about killing this and leaves this alive, it's just going to God Power, though. If I can draw my other 8-cost relic here, though. Now, normally I don't like to do this, but in this matchup we're desperate. I'm sure he has Astric Implosions. We need a relic to be able to pop his ward. He's at 9. He could drop like an Echo here. Demo. I hope it kills this guy. We need something to stay out of range of the Astric Implosion. Try and force an Astric Implosion here, but that leaves this alive. Unless he wastes his little spells, which he's probably trying to save for Avatar of Magic. Circe again leaves this alive. I don't think he can do 5 damage for 2 mana. So if this lives, we can do 8 damage to his face. Heal back to 30. If we demo, we can't also get a relic equipped, and we do need a relic. Unless we get Enduring Shield, maybe. Well, there you go. So let's hit him in the face. Hit him in the face. Play our relic. Clear his board. Stay out of Astric Implosion range. Okay, he used all his little spells. Unfortunately, we did not draw our relic. That would have done 5 damage to his unprotected face. And here comes Frey. He somehow only has 2 cards left. Jesus, he's drawn a lot. So winning by fatigue is definitely an option as well if we can Carnage Sweep away his junk. The question will be, is he able to OTK? If he can, we might be dead. So again, I can bait stuff out and then Carnage Sweep next turn. So if he plays more stuff, great. We're still going to Carnage Sweep and get more value. If not, he doesn't gain any favor. We're just trying to get him down to 0 cards. He drew himself to death with Palace's Wand and Frey. Now this is great because when we Carnage Sweep, we're going to get something back. And if he plays Vampiric Skull, that's great. We're going to get so much favor here. Oh, he got a ward. Okay. So Carnage Sweep makes me sad because he got that one lucky draw here, but we do have some blitz in our voids. Maybe we get a blitzer back? No. Could give it Fury, Twin Strike him to death. It doesn't matter though. I mean, I'd like to keep my Protect, but he's not foreseeing anything. He has 0 cards. So I think we just equip a relic in case we need it. Save enduring shields, I think. He can only hit once, so I'd still have 3, and then I could add another before Carnage Sweeping a second time. Is there any advantage to that? I'm just going to God Power. We're looking out for Avatar of Magic and a second Helion Elite. We should have another... That's annoying. Another Avalanche Strike. We also should have Hector at some point, I think. We didn't use Hector yet. Did we use Hector? Oh, we did use Hector. We can give the Helion Fury. This does draw a card, which is annoying. So he has to protect every turn to prevent fatigue damage. I'm going to... We do have a nice 8-drop here that we can buy. But really the biggest concern is just going to be if we're able to Carnage Sweep away his Avatar of Magic, which we have Auric Rush and Carnage Sweep for. So this clears the ward. This kills it. Here to Kiss would have been great to draw way earlier because it could have gotten really big. Could have been able to deal with these things on his own. Now he can't really do much. I can't use the Auric Rush yet. We need it for later. I really need to break the Protect here. Gotta save that. So we eat 10 damage, but then we get protected. Maybe he gets greedy here and drops his Avatar. He's got to play something. We're just going to eat some fatigue damage, but he's got to protect maybe. Gets the Frontliner. I will have 6 cards in hand, so it will deal 2 damage to each. Man, I really needed that Avalanche Strike. I can't use the Carnage Sweep yet, so we're going to have to just Demogorgon here. We hit the littlest guy. Could have been nice to take one of these out. Maybe deal some damage to this so I can Here to Kiss it to death. If that brought it down to 9, bring it down to 5, kill it with Here to Kiss. This does 2 damage to each. So he's got to Ratify. Interesting. So he's waiting for me to Carnage Sweep. And if I do I have any path to victory? I can God Power and then I lose my Relic, but it does buy me 1 last turn. Well, even just doing this would give me 1 last turn as well. It sets everything on fire. So... I think this is good. So this will be down to 7, which means... Alright, there we go. I think he just jumped the gun there a little too early. He buys the Crystal Rains, so I can't hit him. He can't beam me to death. Three, 4, 9. So we just do this. Unfortunately, the arc... No, okay, yeah, so we can just do 2 damage to this. And there's the Carnage Sweep to clutch the game out. He's got 3 cards left. Even if he God Powers every turn, he's going to start losing protected to fatigue damage, and then I can get Ares Runeblade through to hit. I will start getting fatigue soon. But I can hit 3, 6. Next turn I'll take 1. Does have 1 beam left. And he's got 2 other spells, presumably. Unfortunately, we do take 1 damage here, but I think that's fine. He can't even buy this. Wow. And this had Leech too. Oh, he did not want to play this with no creatures on board. Alright, so we can crack it with Vanguard. And then just hit it with Irticus. And that's it. He doesn't have enough favor. Should be good. If that's all he can do, I'm going to hit face. I'm going to heal for 2 as well. I just need to make sure I do enough. So we need to hit 3 here. I'm going to play this just for the heals. And I'm just going to eat 2 damage, that's fine. Or I could play this. Could give him relic removal though. I don't think it would matter. Let's just eat 2 damage. And that should do it. Astric Implosion. Unfortunately for him, he's going to God Power. It's not going to leave him protected. It does let him buy a card, though, actually. So maybe I'm still in trouble here. If he plays a creature, though, I'm going to heal. But I can only play 2 damage, or 2, 5. I'm going to eat 4 damage here. I don't think he should play a creature. But that doesn't stick, so definitely gonna do this. This just heals me for 2 more, so I'm not too concerned about it living. So if I eat 4 damage, I don't want to play the Pyramid Warden and accidentally give him something good back. He only has 1 little creature. Should probably be fine. Alright, so I eat 4 damage, but I'm going to gain 2 health. This is fine. And that'll do it. He could play his little Viking. GG's, Rockhenge. Wow. And that is how you play this Slayer control deck. Hope you guys found that helpful. Came in first place this week. I think we'll probably be seeing a lot more of it in the future, unfortunately. I think Enduring Shield and Clearmind are both busted now that you don't gain favor against them. There are some God Power changes coming down the pipeline eventually. We just talked about all the God Power changes on Gods Unchained, the podcast, just this past week. So if you want to check out podsunchained.com, you can hear CautionFun and myself talk all about the God Power changes that are coming up. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.